72 was good. All right, get it ready. Get your words, and then we'll start with the words on there. Matter of fact, you can write a couple up on the board in Hebrew. And then the first two I gave you in Hebrew. Just.
Yeah, we good.
Pause, guys. You good? Shalom, Israel. With I.S.U.P.K, start off 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under command of YAHANNA, we start off 1969, where we teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Officer I.S.U.P.K here in South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina, Simpsonville area. We have other troops, a couple officers in class. We're going to teach the Lashawan Qadash class. Of course, we kind of tell it sometimes for beginners, and the night class will be just for that. With people who are beginning, sometimes we get some advanced classes, but we kind of got to deal with what we got. Vocabulary that we're doing tonight?
Okay.
There's some vocabulary and people to recognize characters. For people who haven't done Lashawan Qadash in a while or never done it, never understand it. But if you're black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, that's what this class is telling for you. A lot of people go around and say, man, well, we got to learn Hebrew. Well, you know, the first part of the first part of the Bible, and even some of the, how many books we got in there? We got 66 total. But the first part of the Bible is written in Hebrew, right? Right. So, I mean, how are you going to understand Hebrew? The words that we use in there, so you'll understand it. You know, Commander General YAHANNA made it easy for us. He's already laid it out, you know, in our forefathers before us has got the Hebrew. What we have in ancient Hebrew and Assyrian Hebrew, right? We have people checking the classic cars.
COMCAST.
What we got?
And we got Trooper Collectors out here.
Right.
We got Trooper Nayar and
Right.
and then look like what's the sister name?
What you got?
Jasmine, Sister Jasmine.
What's her name?
Sister Jasmine.
Jasmine? Okay. How does it spell it?
Oh, Sister Jada.
How do you spell it?
I mean, it's
There ain't no spelling over there?
Jada.
Just Jada then, whatever it is. Whatever's put up there is Jada. Okay, glad to have you, Sister Jada. And the other, Yahweh Shai, rock thumbs to all my brothers. Yahweh Shai, all my sisters. And we'll teach you that when we come to class. We have class from Monday through Saturday. Of course, on Friday night, I'm teaching Lashawan Qadash class. We'll be here for the Saturday class, Sabbath service. We'll have,
Right.
just make sure, come on by Simpson. What's our address over here, man?
430 Southeast.
430 Sweet Beach, South Main Street, right? I'm here. We'll be here. Officers Bar. We'll have Kazamar. We'll have Nayar and a few other brothers, Lafazah, over here doing the Sabbath service classes. So come on in, and at least attend in the online, right? We're trying to do StreamYard tonight, of course, looking for some other people to attend class.
Right.
One of my sisters out of New York, in the car. Hey, listen, so ancient Hebrew, right? Ancient Hebrew, we read Hebrew which way? Right to left? How many characters do we have in Hebrew? So you are?
27
in the Assyrian, and 22 in the 22 in the ancient. Right, and why is there 27?
Because it has ending characters.
Ending characters, right. And of course, which one of these have connectors? Because the Most High gave us connectors. We're going to show that in the second year on some of these vocabulary words. We'll show you what connectors are. But what we're going to do is get on the board, and we're going to have Nayar come up here and demonstrate a few of our. Get you a pencil and paper. That's how you do Hebrew, so you can understand how to write. Like you would say A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Well, you have to know your beginning, to know vocabulary of words, to put them into sentences, to understand what you're reading in the Bible, of course. You also have to know the characters. The characters are like the ABCs. That's all I'm trying to say.
Right.
So we go, there's actually, some people say there's no vowels, but really that's ah and that's I. Like ah. That's how we see a lot. Ah, you have ah, ba, ga, da, hawa, zaka, ta, ya, kala, mana, sa, ba, ta, za, ba, sha, ta. And the same thing we'll have down in Assyrian when we were in captivity on the second row. It's the same sounds, but they're spelled and they look differently. So you have ah, ba, ga, da, hawa, zaka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, kwa, ra, sha, ta. And the same thing. Of course, you have 5 connectors right here too. And so it's going a little bit fast. What I want you to do is get a pencil and paper and write down, as we're going to send with Trooper Nayar. He's been doing this for a while, right? Right. So you got a pencil? We won't give you one. You got your eraser? All right. Come over here. Do me we're gonna, and guys, write this down so you'll understand it, right? We're gonna do me we're gonna do something. We're gonna go over what you would call an alphabet, right?
Right.
All right, go ahead, Nayar. You're gonna write it from right to left. Just keep in mind, far right as you can, bro. Right? Why not? Right, big enough. What is that?
Shot.
Well, why do you want to start with shop? Oh, you want to do it that way? Okay, go ahead. I thought you was going to write the, you're going to start with vocabulary? Yeah, I thought you were going to start with the alphabet first, or the characters. Yeah. We'll get you straight there. Here, use, can they, I don't know if they can see that, but use this one. I think they use that blue one there. Left to the board drive just a little bit, okay? Go We're gonna show people when you're in grade school, you have to start from the beginning, like A, B, C. Right below that, sit to the right, because I think you got a little oil on there. Okay, here you go. Try that one. Now that one may have gone bad. Now you can write up top there, see how that works out. Okay. Yeah, there you go. And write it in below it, write the Assyrian for that same word. Right? People, of course, like we send a link out that you can join StreamYard, right?
Right.
And of course, people in other states, we have it posted. Ooh. We have it posted so you can grab a trooper that the sheriff posted for the attendance there.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's, I think, Sister Jada was asking about that the other day, right?
Yeah.
Right. Get your pencil and paper, Jada. If you want to learn Hebrew, because the Hebrew is essential if you want to learn this language. I mean, this is how you began to understand how the Bible was written by Moses. Well, at least the language that we use. The first beginning language was Hebrew. Then, of course, the Tower of Babel, they branched off, and the Lord kept us from joining together.
Right.
So we had to take all the nations and separate them, right?
Right.
All right. Good. What you got up there? Let's just start with that. Okay. Let's start with that. Here. Hands right out there. On Bob. Okay. We have what you got. Explain what you got. You can move that out a little way. Just a little bit. There you go.
This is this top row is the ancient dispersed character is the I, and on the bottom it's an Assyrian.
Right.
Mine look kind of rusty, so I know other people can do better.
That's all right. We're confident in what you got.
The next character is a box.
So what's the top row represent? Is that ancient or Assyrian?
The top row is ancient.
And the bottom row, point to it.
And the bottom row is the Assyrian.
Assyrian. So what's the difference between the two?
The difference is
Well, they sound the same. So the difference is in how they're written, correct? That's all I'm trying to say. So go ahead. That's what you got, right? So if we would write a word up to the top and call it here. See if can they see this on the board?
Kind of, yeah. It's clear.
Yeah.
It's clear. Some of that blue.
Use that.
Some of the blue, right?
Let's write a word using the Yes. Let's write a word using the Write Abba. Like right? A-B-B-A, isn't it? That means what, Nayar? Abba. When we say Abba Nawa, what are we saying? When we say Abba, what does Abba Nawa mean? What does that mean, Kazuma? Abba Nawa.
Oh, it's like that. It means our father.
Our father. So Abba is father, right? So we use the there, point to the up there. That's an
Right.
And we illustrated a word, that's Abba, right? We said Nawa. Nawa means our. Okay, it is a possessive adjective. You can write it up there, as a matter of fact, since you're writing it. Nawa, since you're doing it. The word Nawa, right? Go ahead. What do you have? So that's going in and out because he's moving. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it'll do that. There you go. It's adjusting back. So, and it's my fault for having you come up there too much. That's what happens when you move around, right? So off the camera, you got to kind of like stay still sometimes, right? So Abanawa means our father. So we use right there. And of course, point to the B's up there, the ba. That's a ba, right? And then those two B's up there is ba. and then the other A is ah, right? So you say ah, and then you say ah, ba, ba. No, I'm sorry, that B ain't up there. It's an H in there. I'm sorry, I apologize. Yeah, that's an H. Mistake. Who we have in the chat there, bro?
Same, brother.
Thanks, both. Okay.
Come.
Any questions in the chat?
Nah.
Okay, good.
Let me see.
That's H. So AHBA. So ah is the first symbol to correct it. The first what you call alphabet, or the first character in the Hebrew language is ah. That's what this is. That's the Syrian. Ba, that's this one. So just using the first two illustrates the word father. Okay? Right? What about yeah.
Okay.
And then Nawa is our. It froze up there.
Okay.
Gazamar. But Nawa. Right?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get it right now. Yeah, I'm trying to get it straight right now.
All right, you can erase Abanawa.
Yeah, I'm trying to what the hell wrong with shit. I got you though. Hey, the water.
That's the board's not dry. That's why I don't want to use it. Go get get it in there wet wipe. Okay? Okay, Kaz, how we doing?
It's acting a little frozen.
Why are we freezing over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh it.
Huh? Try this one again. See how that works on it. That may have helped it. Let's try one line. There you go.
I just don't understand.
See that right
Why
there?
the fuck shit?
Yeah, that's it.
Everything happened.
All right, go ahead.
It's still live.
Okay, good. All right, so we can continue on.
No, not yet.
Huh?
No, I said not yet.
Okay.
Let me switch the
Get
camera
down
on.
below there too. Also. All right.